Nobody makes scraps out of Beatrice's box.
Oh, the gladiators of steel are gonna love my latest revision. I've learned so much from that last match. Hey there, scrap metal. My Rust Eagle. If you'd come to the Metal Dome for a concert... Have a Rust Eagle bot? If it shoots, shocks, or explodes, you know you're looking at the Rust Eagle record holder for kills in a single arena match. Sure, Beatrice will tell you that she has more kills overall, but I wiped that slate clean. They're good at what they do. I'll give them that. I've never seen a team so coordinated in the ring. I bet it has to do with that spotter thing. But it's just so rote. Where's the art? Because one day they won't be. And that's how you'll know you're in trouble. Sure, it hurts every time one of my bots gets turned into a heap of scrap, but it's also one more flaw I can fix. Yeah, sure. That's an easy one. Everywhere I go, I add a jolt of energy to the mix. You've run into tons of boring old junk in the wasteland, right? Some people try to fix it, restore it to what it was before the war. But me, I add my own flair and make something new. The very next killing machine that's gonna reign in the ring. While Beatrice is busy welding saw blades to everything in sight, I'm creating a bot that'll kill in style. It's gonna be a hit with the crowd. Have a Rust Eagle? If it shoots, you're looking at... Sure. Yeah, sure. Have a Rust Eagle bot? If it... You're looking... Sure. Yeah, sure. Hey, everything I made started out as scrap metal. It means you have potential. See you around. One day, everyone in the wasteland will know my name.
Welcome to... Hello, Russell Dorsey. Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off limits to civilians, but if you're interested, Knight Shin's in charge. He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to speak to... Don't worry about the bots. They're working for me.
Protect and serve.
Make a difference. Almost for a roof over my head.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin. If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, mine. Diddy. Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary.
Training weapons and a base like this?
Initiate Dorsey is too trusting. But I can't fault his... Are you another aspirant to our order?
Go home.
If
Let
you
us
mean
take care
that,
of
then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate.
Prove my worth.
We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or are looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me.
Find, protect, and preserve.
To be in the Brotherhood is an honor, and a life of service. If that's truly something you want, start here. Perform this duty well, and we can talk about your future.
Keep that armor in good shape. Your life
Do this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you...
You better have something useful to say to me. Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right,
learning,
all right.
protection.
Should be cool,
I have
Sean.
everything I need here.
So,
Throwing nukes left and right.
the
people of
problem
Appalachia think a bomb
is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gun. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go... At least they don't pretend to be the good guys. All right. I'm a scavenger mainly. Always been pretty good with a set of tools, so I do all right for myself, scrapping and fixing things. I trade what I find or fix with the folks at Foundation when I need something I can't get otherwise. Mostly,
I don't know what a Gauss is, but there's a gun
don't
that
blow
shoots
me
those,
off
I
like I'm
want
making
it.
this up. These people have a responsibility to fix it. They had the power armor, and they said they were Brotherhood. Sorry I didn't make sure to ask proof when they had me at gunpoint.
Running for defiance and more time here. Where Appalachia's future
Listen,
was decided.
I don't have much, but what's mine is mine. And these people took that from me. The Brotherhood pretends like they're noble, but then they let this happen? In their name? Raiders don't act like something they're not, and at least the gangs defend their own. Then tell them, and get them to do something about it.
The efficiency of Brotherhood response to visitors is...
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
Greetings, civilian.
Got to be getting back to the farm.
I'm joining the Brotherhood, whatever it takes.
I came too far to get turned down now. I think our saviors have finally arrived. Ad Victoriam. I think that's what they say.
If you're looking to make a difference, you've come to the right place.
Brotherhood wants order in the wasteland, and they have my vote. The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined.
Yes. Something I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small...
I don't know what a gauss is, but...
The severe gentleman in the power armor, yes.
I want it.
Dr. Edgar Blackburn at your service. I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own. Very well. What did you wish to know? I am sure you have more interesting things to do than listen to a poorly socialized wasteland doctor talk about himself. In short, I trained in multiple specialties before the war, and had a brief career as a research scientist prior to the bombs dropping. Finding myself fortunate enough to survive, I have continued my research, such as it is. Now I focus on the health of the people of Appalachia. Please do not ask me to examine any strange growths. I am not that kind of doctor.
Wonder if this will be enough to see those raiders gone.
It would be difficult to express it in layman's terms. No offense intended. In essence, I have been studying the illnesses of Appalachia. For too long, people have realized the long-term effects of this environment are concerning. Just because the radiation is survivable. Their hygiene standards are better than the lot at Crater, but no. I prefer to work in solitude. One day, perhaps, my research will be of benefit to them and all the others. Very well, then.
Well, now look at you. You with these steel brother fellas?
Bored.
Well, it's about time. I'd like to... So, what's this? Night? A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folk. For the cause, they said.
Military-grade hardware.
Like that don't make them raiders too.
California.
Well, I ain't got... So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got, in return, I want these steel boys and girls to keep raiders. I'm not going anywhere just yet. Shoot.
The California members show no signs of infectious disease.
Ain't much to tell. Been a farmer one way or another, all my life. My daddy before me, and so on. Set up in these parts after I heard it was safe again. Turned out, there's plenty of raiders fixing to take what ain't nailed down. Ain't much use bellyaching about it, but neither am I just gonna roll over and let some bullies take what's mine. Before they bombed the daylights out of everything, folks used to pay taxes in exchange for the government doing what it was supposed to do. Raiders will just take everything.
What is it now?
This is a trade. Fair is fair, and I ain't care for people poking their noses into my business, but
Local
if a bushel or two to this brother got seed in the ground right now, I ain't yet seen a raider willing to scrabble in the soil for seeds, so I reckon it'll get by till I'm back.
There's a gun that shoots those. I want it.
Could be.
Radiation levels nominal. Some strange readings.
Hey! Yeah, you. You don't look like one of these Brotherhood, yeah. Shin? He the scary guy? Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks and their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent...
Not a moment too soon.
Why not? Hit me. Oh, I'm just a poor country girl, you know? Parents died ages ago, so it's just me and a few friends trying to make our way in the world. It's pretty scary out there. Just a bunch of orphans helping each other. We'd sure feel a lot safer with some of those high-tech guns these... What? Me? A raider? No. A little old me? Don't be silly. Hey, you calling me a liar? I mean, I already told you. My friends and I just need them for self-defense.
If rushed. What is it now?
Yeah, whatever.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Bunch of stiffs around here.
Have you finished the task I gave you?
I can do more than just...
Good. Let's...
How do I show
I have the list from there.
Describe when I'm put on patrol day and night.
The Brotherhood is not a charity, unless the doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision. Our job is to procure and protect technology, not fund some. If the doctor's research
One day
proves
I'll make
dangerous,
then I'll show
then,
the raiders who
until
are
then,
boss.
next report. We are not mercenaries.
Stay on your toes. The wasteland is merciless.
That's irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply be hired out to every farmer and homesteader.
Settlers,
Enough
they
about
don't
that.
bill. But they're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past as well.
No,
Or else we'll make
we
the
are
same
not.
mistakes going forward.
There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. Moving on. Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not up.
All this concrete, places like a tomb.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls.
That is
If anything
correct.
tries to attack
One
we'll be
civilian's
ready.
anger does not dictate the Brotherhood's actions. I will be reminding the Paladin of this fact in my report. That's everything. Against my you need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note, should you wish to join or go to our scribe belt. Be vigilant outside.
The
I
elders
am
have
not
so
a
much to
receptionist, civilian.
I hope I'll get to meet them
I
in
have
person
actual work to
someday.
do. Throwing nukes left and right. The people of Appalachia think the bomb is a plaything.
Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude. Did he now? Knowing Knight, but if you're a prospective initiate,
We have to cut ourselves free from
Paladin
the
Romani
to
makes the
rebuild
call
the
on new
network.
recruits,
Take
but
the old
it just so
forge it
happens
anew.
I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work.
Why didn't I see it before?
Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate.
Order?
It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd
New
like some
recruits,
backup.
night shins training, weapons.
Any
and a
questions
base
before
like
we
this?
start?
We're gonna be invincible.
One day, I'll make night, then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
The elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready. I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth? Everything makes sense now. This is my place, my mission. One day, I'll make night, then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night? Why didn't I see it before? Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day, but look what else it wrought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely. Find, protect, and preserve.
Base like this, we're gonna be invincible.
The settlers want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future.
We need to understand the past as well, or we'll make the same mistakes going forward.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready. Ad Victoriam. We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
Order, learning, protection. I have everything I need here.
I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
Great. Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things.
The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start. Yet, you'd be amazed how many people refuse to do it. But, enough about it. Just look at this place. So much tech in one spot. I can't wait to dig in. This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. That should be enough to start. Let me... Atlas decommission report. Wow, this is some seriously classified... Well, Night Shin did send you. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to... I did ask you to... Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a finally. Should be a simple... Take note of... Looks like we've got company! I wish we had the people to get this stuff up and running again. Interesting. That does it for the inspection. Let's talk. All right, let's go over the diagnostics check revealed flux disruption. You'll need to going forward, if you're going. Next, we have the release valve. That one. It certainly did. I'm going to, last but not least, the one. Yep, I think the warm... Okay, well, sorry about the pop. Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's why, if I'm going to recommend you, if you can, I'm worried there's the pressure. There's a lot. I want to take some, each extract. Any questions? I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core? What's that? That doesn't sound good.
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be. Down your weapon and authority.
Whew. Now that that's over with, the pressure gauge looks like the core processor, the ion focus, the induction core. And what is this? This is none of the dark. The fuel? Project Atlas, maybe. You were a big. Here. She'll make. I'm going. If not. Oh, after work. Thanks again.
I have my eye on you.
We're here to protect the people. They'll learn that in time. The settlers want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past as well, or we'll make the same mistakes going forward.
Ah, you must be the one Well, consider it.
Disorder is to be expected in a place that
In order to be
Brotherhood
if we
oversight
make
for so long.
we have report. I want you to
Still,
clear.
This is...
You should... Very...
And preserve.
New recruits, night shins training, weapons, and a base like this? We're gonna be invincible.
What Defiance ever was.
If this order puts a path to fight they say they will, then I want to be a part of it.
Killing ghouls for a roof over my head sounds like a good trade to me.
Brotherhood's always looking for good tech, if you find any.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.